Today we've got an absolutely brilliant glamping site to show you. This one is a fully immersive experience. So let's go and have a look. Crikey, what's barbed wire?
Who is it? We're in a zombie apocalypse, so I just want to make sure there's no zombies, right?
No zombies that I've seen.
Quick, come in then in case the zombies come.
Oh my goodness.
So we're in a dystopian future. We're at Glastonbury Festival, but the zombies have come. It's apocalyptic, and this is what's left. The owners of Lights Camera Glamping have decades of family history in the film and TV industry. They wanted to share what life is like behind the scenes, immersed in a world within a world that can take you somewhere truly magical time and time again. The unique diversity and wonder of a film set has inspired their all-encompassing sensory glamping experience. They want you to enjoy going back in time to the vast wastelands of Glastonbury Festival that finds itself trapped in the 1970s following a strange nuclear warfare that left many trapped in their accommodation and stuck somewhere between the magic of the decade and the trauma of a post-nuclear fallout. We'll start our tour in their kitchen and lounge pod. So everything's been customised to look exactly like it's come out of the 1970s, apart from the flat screen TV. The attention to detail is incredible, the way they've taken parts of the flower design and put them within the woodwork. It's like a beautiful 70s kitchen, but with all the mod cons, including an air fryer. You get all your crockery and cutlery, a fridge freezer, and everything you'd expect from self-catering holiday accommodation. I believe the sofa pulls out into a sofa bed to sleep 2 extra children. Outside they have 2 undercover areas, one of which has shuffleboard underneath it, which Annabelle and I had a go at playing, and we were pretty rubbish, it was really good fun.
Oh, that was rubbish.
There's a second covered area with lots of seating and lots of really 70s themed paraphernalia. Then we go into the second pod, which is the main bedroom. I really love the round skylight and the round windows. So you've got a nice cosy area with curtains that draw around you. The owner did all of the carpentry, so he's made these beautiful round windows. There's also a shower room next to it, again, really 70s themed, and a beautiful, lovely compact shower room. I just love the attention to detail and absolutely everything they've done here. Outside you'll find a wood-fired hot tub. Then you've got all these hand-painted signs, so everything they made was new and then they've distressed it to look old.
You look hard coming here.
Okay.
Chained up.
Alright, okay.
They converted this incredible old VW camper van into a 70s disco themed lounge where it's carpeted from floor to ceiling. You've got an old record player, old TV, and the old school phone, which I was teaching my kids how to use. It honestly really takes you back. I mean, I'm not quite 70s, but it does take you back to that era, definitely. Now we've got the opportunity to chat to the owners of Lights Camera Glamping, who will tell us their story and how they came up with it. We are here at Lights Camera Glamping with Dom and Nikki, who are the geniuses behind this incredible glamping site. So I would love to hear what drove you to build something as amazing as this.
So, because we're from the film industry, and we decided we were to leave films, and so a few years ago I just said to Dom, well, we should do a film set themed like Airbnb, and then something developed for us to then develop the pods themselves, and then I said, well, actually, why don't we do a enclosed area that's actually basically like walking into a film set. So this one was Mad Max. For some reason, Diesel Punk came up as one of the first themes that we thought we'd do.
I think it's because of the hardest one
quite
to
hard
do.
It's quite
Yeah,
heavy
it's
dress,
quite-
quite a heavy
yeah.
dress, and it's all aging down and everything. But yeah, no. So it was that sort of made us move into it, like just that idea, really.
Yeah, and I think it's amazing because a lot of glamping sites, you think, okay, I've got land, I need to have a pod, I need to have showers, and they kind of think, okay, what's the steps that I need for someone to come and stay? No one ever thinks, how can I make this fully immersive? How can I make it like you're stepping into a 1970s post-Glastonbury feel? And that's exactly what you've done, which I've never seen a glamping site like it, which is exactly what you need in this kind of market where everyone's talking about the fact the market is saturated and we're all really struggling with bookings. This kind of sets itself apart. So when did you actually officially open?
Yesterday, pretty much.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. So So we're finding our feet, aren't we?
Yeah,
with it.
it's all new to us. Glamping, this whole thing is completely new to us. So,
Right.
yeah, we're sort of just trying to work out what people would want as well, other than just coming into the site, so into the location. So
Yeah, I think me and Nikki are the type that if somebody does stay, we'd probably ask questions. What do your kids like? What do you like? And try and do something.
But there are some really cool glamping sites out there, though.
Oh yeah.
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 Cool ones.
Where did the pods come from? So these you manufactured yourself?
We manufactured ourselves, yeah.
Designed
Yeah.
Designed and manufactured.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be very different to anything else you can see with the shape. They're very different. We didn't want to mimic what's out there at the moment.
Yeah.
We wanted to be creative and think outside of the box.
Yeah.
So we produced a box,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
But it's a pretty cool box, yeah.
Yeah, and what's great about them is I think Nikki's thinking about a Mamma Mia theme. I want to do a sci-fi theme, and they'll look completely different, but they'll basically be the same thing.
Yeah.
So we just changed.
So because we come from a film background, we can pretty much produce any style, really, with the crew of film technicians we have. don't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can change pretty quickly. Yeah, it's quite versatile, isn't it?
Yeah, most of the stuff we have here is new and make it old. There's not much actually old stuff here.
No.
We look like there's an original Glastonbury metal poster which was brand new.
Right, okay.
I
And
think-
you distressed it to make it
Oh,
look
you did,
like
yeah.
it's from the
I
70s.
think our kids got the air rifle out and just shot it.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then they just age it down, and yeah, quite a lot of stuff here isn't real.
And you've got lots of people with lots of different skill sets that have
Yeah.
helped you out.
Yeah. So our daughter actually is the scenic painter, so she did things like the artwork, the signage. It's all hand painted. So and then the drum at the top, the love drum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our son does our photography, he did the concepts, and so it's a family thing.
Yeah, because this is our show home one. Because these move, I don't know if Dom's told you, but they could go on a forklift and we lift them, and that's why the festivals are interested, because you can get free on an Arctic.
Yeah.
And you just drop them in, plug them in, they're done, they're ready to go.
Okay.
So the idea was this was the show homey one. So show home set up, sell it, get it onto thingy
Yeah.
program, and then hopefully then be able to develop elsewhere, or people want to. We can build these. For
I said
people
about
if people wanna-
Scotland.
Yeah.
They've taken 4 pods.
Okay.
So
So that's an already existing glamping site in Scotland.
They've
it's
got
not
their-
they're not existing, but they have the full planning.
Okay.
It's through. So
And then theirs is going to be a statesman type.
oh yeah, whiskey barrels.
distillery
Oh,
theme.
wow.
That
yeah.
one's so cool. That one's going to be a lot cheaper, but also
That
really
was their
cool.
request, though, wasn't it? They wanted that.
That's your
So we
idea. You
designed
said
that.
of it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But,
Yeah.
But we spent a night with them. Didn't we? Sorry, we're digressing.
No. Is that more like Sarah Gladstone's barrel, do you think?
She's got a wine barrel.
It's a big cask barrel that you can
Yeah.
stay in.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Glamping
Yeah, so it's not like that.
Innovations
So
did
well,
Yeah.
have you? So you know, Kingsman.
Yeah.
You know, there's that sequence when they're in where all the barrels are, and
Yeah.
so when you come up this road, you'll see one of the barrels.
I did
I
see,
saw
yeah,
the
we saw it
barrel
on the
on
way
the
in,
left,
yeah.
yeah.
There's a couple. In fact, the
'Cause we filmed
gondoliers
here
here
for
as well.
that.
Yes,
somewhere.
I heard that, yeah.
So that's how we
Yeah.
got to know Tony, which is why we've got the workshop, which is why we've got the land here, blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
it's all been a knock-on effect, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'll still be the pods, but it'll be, instead of wattle fencing, it'll probably be barrels stacked
Oh,
up,
awesome.
and then it'll be quite cool, and whiskey
Yeah.
because of Scotland.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so somebody came to you with a glamping site and said, I want to create XYZ in a film kind of theme.
Yeah.
You could do that for
100%.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. We love a challenge, don't we?
Yeah,
I
100%.
mean, I love the
yeah.
design thing. It's brilliant. When someone says, even with Glastonbury, when they're saying to us about designing this street for them, it's like my brain starts going straight away. Haven't even got there yet. But yeah, no,
And we have-
somebody we could like. This is the idea is that we hope that people will come to us and say, we'd like you to build one of these at one of their glamping sites.
Oh,
When-
okay, yeah.
When we have our permanent site, we really want to do a thing where we put out a poll to followers or whatever and saying, all of you choose what you would like as a theme, and one of you will be the first people to stay in that themed environment. So
Okay.
if you haven't already done all the themes,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're going to expand this particular site to add some other things on, is that the plan?
So
That's
we'd
fine,
have we'd have probably 2 more environments here,
Yeah.
and then in a year or two we'll stabilise and get our own land That's how we look at it.
That's the plan anyway.
That's the plan.
Yeah, because you're sort of borrowing land at the moment from
Yeah.
the guy whose workshop it is that right?
Yeah.
That's
and then,
it, yeah.
That's it.
I mean, what an amazing opportunity for someone to say, here's some land,
I know.
put a glamping site
so
on it.
lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lucky.
So how much is it to come and stay the night here?
So at the moment we're finding where we don't really know where we sit yet because we can't find anything like it. Say, oh, that one costs that. So
It's
we'll
really
be that.
difficult, isn't
So-
it? Yeah.
We've got it at $350 a night. So initially they put it up as 2-night minimum, which is what most people do apparently. But no one's booking because that makes it, because we've got $350 a night, that makes it £700 expensive, especially going into this time of year as well. So we've just spoken to our social media guy to drop it to
Okay.
one night, but no minimum stay, $350, and see how that works. If that still doesn't work, then we'll drop the price again.
The biggest thing for us is that because of what we are selling, there's no extras. You don't pay for the wood, you don't pay for the breakfast, we put that stuff in. What we want to do is the extras will be the horse riding or going to Beaconscott or having a spa type thing. So that might make us look, if you looked at certain other people, we may look expensive. But then they will
We
charge.
might learn a lesson on that though, because obviously we will learn a lesson on it because wood's not going to be free, so we have to still buy the wood. So
But if your price point, there we go.
Yeah.
If the price point is higher, there should be an expectation that you don't pay for that.
yeah, we'll see.
But then
Because-
whether that's a good marketing thing is a different thing.
So people do really appreciate having everything included.
Yeah,
Sure.
don't have to worry about it.
But you've got to make that crystal clear.
But yeah,
Yeah, we
It's
don't
got to
make
be
that clear.
spelt out.
like I
to
didn't
the
realise
infinite.
that you provided a breakfast, for example.
Right, to make it clear that that's all included.
Yeah, so make it clear that the breakfast is included. So what do you
Yeah.
provide for breakfast?
Well, we've done bacon, eggs, beans, and sausages.
Like
Yeah,
a breakfast
bread.
hamper.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
leave,
we
yeah.
went to the butchers and
Yeah.
so. But it was just that thing. If our price point is higher, I mean, the reality for us, and it's just us. There's a wood burning hot tub there. Why would the wood not be there to use it?
Yeah.
So but someone said that they stayed somewhere a couple of nights ago and it was £110 for to use the hot tub.
Yeah, people do
But-
add it as an
Did I
extra.
didn't know that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Or adding like a pre-light service, so that
Yeah,
it would be
yeah.
cold and you charge £15. We've literally
Somebody's
just done a
We've
video
just done a
about
video
about
literally that we
upselling.
released
Right.
all about upselling, about hot tubs and
Right,
wood and
yeah.
that.
So the upselling thing is really difficult for us because it feels funny because we are, and only because you walk in here and it's an environment, it's an experience, that's what we're selling.
Yeah.
If you can't experience it, then you don't get the experience. But then it may make us look a little bit too expensive. But we've been thinking, like we've had a group of 4 girls staying and it actually works out cheaper than going into town for a night.
Yeah, if
So
you're
they
dividing
get a
by
whole-
4
Before,
individual people,
so it
yeah.
depends how we.
It's when you're a
So-
family, then
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It becomes expensive.
And have you thought about listing on Airbnb, Booking.com, those kind of OTAs?
So we've just gone on Airbnb.
Because you
We're
might.
lost in the system though. We can't find ourselves, can we?
That's what-
Oh, okay.
And I thought we don't have to get onto the unique stays one.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you want to be in the
that's
OMG,
That's OMG.
yeah,
not
that's
unique,
what you want
yeah.
to be on.
I don't know how we get on
You
that.
need to apply.
Do you?
Yeah, and they look at it and go, is it different? And
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we
Well,
should
we
get on
speak to them
OMG.
then, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, yeah, because I think if you can get on that, then that's kind of your, what Res Lexus likes to say is a billboard effect, where you're getting it out to everybody. Airbnb is brilliant for getting your first guest in, but they're not great for repeat guests. So
Right.
once you get them into Airbnb, that's when you want to be incentivising them to book direct, and
Yeah.
here's a discount code for our
Okay.
website and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's how we did it when we started. We
Yeah.
listed Airbnb and then discount code for
Okay.
coming back. Well, it sounds like you've got really exciting things to come, lots of other projects. And it sounds like we're going to see you a lot more. So I really wish you the best of luck, and I hope it all goes all right.
Thanks so
And
much.
obviously, if there's anything we can help with, just
Yeah,
give
brilliant.
us a shout.
That's great.
But yeah, it's been amazing to come and visit, and yeah, it's been really
Perfect.
lovely to meet you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
too.
Take care.
Perfect.